Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for staying. Nancy's in my basement. She can come up on her own. No, I am not touching any buttons. Nancy?
You have sound.
I'm not touching any buttons.
Nancy? You have sound.
I'm not touching.
You got sound now.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know.
I have no clue what happened. So something happened. I can see that mic moving now. Good. If you want to go ahead and get down, you can. I'm not going to kick my friend out. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm like, whoa. Well, it's been a while since I've read from this book. And I'm going to read from this beautiful book that someone sent me. Here it is. It says, Asking for Wisdom. My camera's giving me some problems. Oh, I am so happy I finally got a microphone. If any of you lack faith, let him ask God, that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him. James 1:5. Have you ever been at a loss for what to do? Maybe you found yourself in the midst of struggling relationship or needing insight onto whether or not to take a new job. Perhaps you were confronted with too big options and has to choose between them. God invites us to ask for wisdom. He doesn't condemn us for what we don't know or hold back. His wisdom when we need it so desperately, just the option. When we ask for wisdom, we give him literally without finding fault. While seeking advice from a wise friend or family member may be our first inclination, but God tells us we can come to him directly. We give the very source of wisdom. Whatever situation you may be facing today, no matter how unlucky the situation may feel, God promised to give you wisdom when you ask. What are you waiting for? My life has really changed because I have let Jesus Christ into my life. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe he's here, but he is. But today, it gives me strength. Nancy and I, this coming Saturday, are going to be having a extravaganza. I have been making some things. I've got some things over here that I am going to show you that my brother and I are needing to make some decisions about the car we have. It has been, ever since I took it up to Oklahoma that time, it has been burning oil. So we're trying to make a decision. Do we sell this car? Do we look for another one and sell it? Yes, we do. It's kind of like, okay, do I look for another vehicle? While we're saving up money. We'll have 12 Santa hats. I'm almost done with the 12 Santa hats that I have. And I also have some scrubbies that I do have here. The Santa hats are back in my bedroom. But I'm gonna show these. And what I ended up doing was with the scrubby yarn that I have, I had gotten some cotton Christmas yarn. And what I ended up doing is these ones is the Christmas yarn, but then I used a red yarn with it. That's a 2-ply. So it's a little bit different. Now this one is going to be completely different. What this one is I took the Christmas yarn, but then I found I'd had some Christmas yarn that was much smaller spaces. So you can see the difference between these two. This one is with the red, with the variegated Christmas yarn. This one has two different variegated Christmas yarns in it. It has a smaller, which you can kind of see a little bit of it. And then it has that larger. So these two colors are going to be, hi Jane Doe, in one package. So you get 2 scrubbies in one package. Trying to look at different prices of scrubbies. My scrubbies, of course, are made a little bit thicker because I do them on the round knitted loom. And what I end up doing is these are a little bit thicker than the ones that I've seen at the senior center. And at the senior center, they're selling those for just one is $8. But what I was thinking is if we could do, 2, that I would probably do probably $12. And there's my Nightbot. People, if you want to put yarn in the chat, you can. And there's Ed at Whistle Stop. So I'm going to be selling these. And if you want more, then I'll make some more and send them to you. Yarn Works with Linda. Thank you for coming today. So this is the scrubbies that I have. And I have 24 of those made. Now, I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn my camera off. And I'm going to put something on. You guys will get to see me after I put this thing on. Okay, there we go. You guys can still hear me? Oh, wow. Let's see here. That's the back. Well, here I come back. This Santa hat, as you can see, this one is a single. This is a single ply. And when I made it the same length as the other ones, but because this is a single, it stretches out too much. So this one, if someone wants a longer one, I might let this one go. I don't know. But you see how much further this one goes? When I ended up doing this, I figured, oh, it's not going to stretch out that much. And this Santa hat, like I said, it stretched out much bigger. Hi, Robert MacMedia. Thank you for coming. But usually, on my, not that I've put it in, the prices of usually my long knitted hats are $45. Well, these ones, because I've made them shorter, I'm going to be selling these for $35 instead. And that does include shipping. And what I did is these ones are the Lion brand yarn. That is the, wrap it around my neck. I could lose water. Put it tighter. Oh yes. But yeah, they're beautiful. Like I said, you can definitely tell this is a one ply. But yeah, this thing really it got stretched out big time. It's it's called Cherry, and it's a darker red. And I'm working on one down here. The ladies hats, as you can see, this one has a little bit of sparkly yarn in them. I can bring that up here. So this is what I'm using for the ladies' hats. This one I'm working on right now to finish. Now, what I ended up doing on this is a 4-weight yarn. So I'm going to have six of these, of the ladies type hats that have the kind of sparkly yarn, and 6 of the others. I do have some other hats that I'm probably going to, as Nancy and I were talking about, we wanted to be able to let you guys have some Christmas presents to give to people. And that's the reason why we're going to be doing this. That's going to, I don't have Cash App, but I do have PayPal. I hadn't looked into Cash App really. It gives you guys a way of being able to get Christmas presents that are made, and so yes, that craft show will be at 11 o'clock Central Time, my time, on Saturday. And we're going to be doing that. And yes, I did. I thought I sent you a text, Robert, that I did get that envelope. I certainly did. Thank you so much for your gift. But yeah, I have, and if there is some people that can't, they don't have Cash App or PayPal, with my check, you'll be able to mail me a check, and that will be fine. We're doing this early enough that those hats will be out before Christmas starts. So that's why we made that decision to go at that time. I don't know if Nancy wants to come back up here, and she can show what she's going to be having on hers, what she's going to be doing. That's my dogs banging their tail because they're happy to see Ronald. So, yeah, thanks a lot for making my face shine, Ronald. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah. And if someone wants to put my P.O. box up here, you can. One of my moderators did. Yes, Ronald's. There's Ronald, my brother. Donald at Money Pit Homestead says hi.
Thanks, Donald.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, my poor nose. My nose piece has got a problem, and as you can see, my poor nose is hurting.
Oh.
Well, here you go, Ed. If I can stop shaking. There we go. Oh, man. I don't know why my hand's shaking so much, but it did. I tried, but it would not let me come up. I'll look at it later. That's strange. And Ed says, hi, Ronald. You remember Ed at Whistle Stop?
Yes. Hi, Ed.
Yeah. Oh.
Or good afternoon,
Ed. Thank you, Donald. I can do that. That's not a problem. Now, if I can stop, I guess because of things that are going on. Okay, there we go. Next time you type in, you'll be a moderator. And Jane Doe says, hi, Ronald.
Hello, Jane Doe. How you doing this afternoon?
Barb, what are you talking about? I've lost a lot. You mean my weight? Certainly. Thank you, Donald, very much. But yeah, there was one person that was asking, I wonder what Rebekah has up her sleeve. I have my arm. But yes, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be doing that, so that, whatever we do, make is going to make a decision on. Oh, Linda, I have been doing really good. I've been having some issues with my left shoulder, and there is James, the Shade Tree Cook. Thank you for coming, James. Such great friends. But yeah, I've known Barb at Ben's Over Acres since I started my YouTube journey. And there's Janae, Tuesday with Joy. And yeah, I've been just kind of working on different things, and I took a break for a little bit because I was having, when I had to go to the hospital. There's Christy Betts. There was when I put my arm in such a certain way that I still have Ben's Over Acres. Yeah, I do too. But Joy said, hi, Ronald. But I had pinched a nerve in this part of my arm. So last Monday, I went to my chiropractor and got her to do some adjustments. And I probably got to go back to have some more adjustments done because I'm still having some issues with my left shoulder.
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Yeah. It's my bro back there. No, it's not Joyce. It's Janae. Ronald.
Thank you, Janae, for saying hi to me.
But I've Joy is fine. She says it's fine.
Okay, time to check
And
on
there's Christy
Denver.
Betts.
Check on Denver and see what he's doing.
You know, everyone,
Check the door on Denver.
next surgery on me. I don't think I would have, you know, it depends on what the problem is, I think.
Relax. Relax. Come on. No, don't unlock it. I want to unlock it.
Okay. But yeah, we've
Get down.
Ronald and I've been trying to make decisions concerning that car.
Get down. Get down. Come on. Relax.
Yes.
No. You relax that way.
Yeah. So I didn't know if you guys noticed. I went and had my hair styled yesterday, and I had no clue. I've never had my hair this long before. And there's James saying hi. Hey, Ronald.
Hello. How you doing?
I had to change. I didn't have sound. We had to figure out where it was. There goes Ronald with Denver.
Blue. Blue now.
Some crazy change. Oh, that's funny, Eddie. Ed. He's an excited dog over there. He's like, oh, please let me out. Thank you, Christy Betts.
Okay.
Yes. I hope Ronald sounds very happy. I hope he does.
I am now.
You are?
Yeah, taking a rest helped me.
Good. I'm glad it did, brother.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a drink. My throat's kind of getting dry.
While he's out there, I'm going to give myself some drinking water.
Hi. Hi, Jamie. Outer Works Littlefield. You like my hair? It's a lot of work having, you know, you've always seen me with my hair pulled back. The reason is because I'm not used to having hair this long. I've called a whole lot worse. Denver, come. Come here, boy. Relax, my boy. You good boy. Relax. I don't want you. But yeah. You know what I almost feel like doing? You have beautiful something. Yeah, I was honestly thinking of getting it colored, but that costs a lot of money, you know, to do that. It's, you know, just kind of, I mean, my age. Oh my goodness, 25 friends in here, 27 friends in here. Wow. And I think I seen, I think Belt Loop 29's in here. Gary, I think I seen him.
Gary, is he here?
I think he is. I'm looking. So I thought I saw him in here. Are you here, Gary? Yep.
Hi, Gary. Nice to see you again.
Yep.
Even though I can't see you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, wow. I said hi to Ronald too. Yep. He said hi to you, Ronald. There's my brother back there. Oh my goodness. But yes, I really don't think there's a problem with having salt and pepper hair. My mother did. There was at times as she got, yes, type yarn in the chat. I probably need to change some of the ones because I think you got to get back to work. Colonel House. Talk later. Yes, thank you, and God bless you also. I will have 12 Santa hats. That's what I will have 12 Santa hats, but if you want a Santa hat at that live, I will honor that price, because usually when I make the long knitted hats, I have where you start out with these ones. With the Santa hats, I'm making them shorter, except for this one, because it's a single ply. It's a privilege denied to many. It certainly is, Kim. It really is, because I'm going to celebrate on my birthday. The only thing that it just surprises me, I will, yes, I am a senior citizen in some places, but I will then be able to be on Medicaid, Medicare. Why should us ladies that have a little gray or white or whatever in our hair color it? That's up to an individual, but I'm not going to do that. My birthday will be in July of next year. Yes, my birthday is coming. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. And I don't want to. And there's Farm Wife. Thank you for coming in. Yours is next week. Well, happy early birthday, Brandon.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy early birthday, Brandon. Happy birthday to you.
Oh my goodness, Ronald. Thank you for that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And there's Belt Loop's favorite number.
29.
Yes, my brother does rock. He is a great brother. But we're gonna end up. Oh my goodness, Linda, you're not going to believe this. That's the day and month our parents got married, was December 9th. That is amazing.
What did happen on hers on December 9th?
It's her birthday on December 9th.
Wow.
That's when our parents, our parents got married, was December 9th.
Wow.
Wow, that is amazing. I definitely am feeling better. It's when my arm starts hurting, I stop. I don't work on the things anymore, because I need to take care of myself, because if I lose function of this arm, how am I going to be able to crochet? How am I going to be able to knit
and drive
and things like that?
Else, feed yourself.
Well, I'm not left-handed, Ronald. I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like I definitely got to take care of myself, and Yarnworks mine is 4 days after you. Yeah, my parents is the 9th. Ronald's is in May. He is
67 now.
So
I'll be 68 next year.
Yeah, happy birthday, Brandon, to all in November. Well, I have a sister. Our oldest sister is having her birthday this month. She's going to be turning 80. I'm just not going to give her what year, how old she's going to be. But yeah, she's going to have a birthday this month, and just surprises me. What did Barb say? What was funny? I hit 70. They called me elderly at 65 to 70, and they called me retired. Oh my goodness. Yeah, soon it will be spring again. And it looks like Nancy's talking as me, because you guys know I'm not doing anything.
Wish you wouldn't have taken that.
Yeah, we're gonna. And your birthday is Monday? Well, happy early birthday, Robbie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Robbie. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, Karma is here. Thank you, Karma, for coming. But yes, on that Saturday, this coming Saturday, Nancy and I will be doing some kind of helping us have a little bit of funds for Christmas. And yes, there's Lewis Acre Farm. They've been putting up these @ signs. You know, it's a little bit, because sometimes, like with Heartland HQ, it doesn't put with, you know, the W/Dink and Tank on it. You know, and of course I know that her name is Tamra. Yes, there is Karma, and there's Vay's Place. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, that is the announcement that this coming Saturday, Nancy and I will be doing a Christmas extravaganza, and we will be selling these Santa hats. Now this one, because it's a single ply, it kind of stretched out a little further than it's supposed to. You know, it still works. And as you can see, I used a different kind of, it's called homespun. Oh, the November birthdays, yes. And many more, definitely. So this is this yarn is, let me see if I can get it to focus, called homespun. So it kind of gives that little more vintage look to it. And then of course I used a this is a single, I think it's, no, this one is a double, you know, a little bit warmer. So I'll have some that'll have a little bit warmer headbands than the others. So I did 3 of them with a thinner headband, you know, so it's not so hot. I was hoping that doing the single strand, but with it stretching out as much as it did, it made it too long. Yeah, there's Verna, such a dear, sweet friend. My goodness, I don't know what else to talk about. But I've been, like I said, I've been working on. So you've been making chili. I'm going to be cooking up some beans today that are a mixed kind of bean. I'll talk to you. Have a great night. Hugs. Talk soon. Yes, have a great day, Brandon. Thank you for coming. See the yes. Thank you for the group hug. For those who don't know. And oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know your first name. Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Thank you for coming in. It's oh my gosh. I know your name, but it's escaping me right now. The beans, it's not a 15 bean. It has navy, or no, it's either Great Northerns or navy bean, pinto, red bean, black bean. It's like 4. Donnie, I got it. It's Donnie. Thank you for coming in. Just kind of, when you think of something too hard, it kind of blanks out. But yeah, we're gonna, And if there is more people that do want Santa hats, I will honor that price at the $35, and then I'll get them shipped out to you. Try to get them there before Christmas to you and stuff, because that yarn that I use for these hats, I usually buy it. It's a line brand, and that skein is a very large one, and I can make about almost 4 Santa hats out of one of those, and they cost around $17. Yeah, is that what it's called? He says it's called a brain farts. Yep. It's like, okay, I know that person's first name. Me too, Carrie. It's like, oh, there has got to be some herbal thing that we can take that you can. Yes, Donnie and Jennifer. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's just Jennifer that comes in here, but I hope Donnie comes in too, you know. All these great friends and people I haven't even met, but I feel like are friends. One of these days. That looks like is that an elephant? I don't know. Blame it on the, I'm not on that. I am on no prescription drugs at all. So it is both of you today. Thank you so much, Donnie and Jennifer, for coming. But yeah, Nancy is such a sweet, sweet person that she goes over to Chat GPT and other places. I'm still trying to learn all of that. And she comes up with these great titles, the great thumbnail. The thumbnails are pictures of me that I send to her, in an email or text message. And so that is an elephant. Okay. Thank you. It's like, does that look like an elephant? I didn't realize Roll Tide was an elephant. I do now. And there's Linda Denton. Thank you for coming in. Go Ducks. Oh my goodness. All these football fans. And I usually the only football team I've ever went to was the Seattle Seahawks. And then, of course, as other times goes on, I went to a high school football game. Thank you, Farm Life. That's a little strange seeing my name pop up there and no, it's not me. I love all animals. I do too. But it's amazing, that it's a pachyderm. It's an elephant. Like, wow. But yeah, this young lady took an inch off my hair, and it is green. The green and yellow ones from Oregon. Oh, okay. So green and yellow.
I watched the Mariners in the Kingdom in Seattle when they gave away tickets for free.
Yes, a little giggle is a good thing for sure.
Yeah.
Janae, it certainly is. It keeps us happy. It really does. But I've been working on different things, and since there's probably some people in here that haven't seen the scrubbies that I made, I buy my cotton yarn from Hirschner's, and they had this this Christmas yarn. So this one is the Christmas yarn, And I used a red. It's more of a more of a sock cotton yarn that I put with this one. And then this one is it's a much closer, it's a Christmas yarn that's more of a, like a candy cane. It's closer together that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I put that together. What I was thinking, instead of using these for scrubbies, is that you could sit your like your apple cider cups on it to keep it, if you have like a wood table, keep that heat away from the wood. That's what. So yeah, I know BB gets out sometimes, but he comes back with the dogs and I'm happy. But when I was a little girl, we would go to the 49ers, Oakland A's, San Francisco Giants, Kendall State Park several times. It was torn down. My sister babysat for pitcher. Oh my goodness! Wow. It does, because it's a little bit, So I use the yarn that comes from Hirschner's it's longer, and on the other one it's much closer. So I was able to pick up that I had gotten some of that yarn. So I'm able to put these in a snack pack, and it keeps them clean. Wow, it's almost time to end. But yeah, I grew up in that. My family lived I was born in California, Southern California. And when I was 2 years old, my parents moved away. It certainly is, Jane Doe. We lived in Utah until I think it was 11 or 12. Oh, you grew up in Santa Rosa, California. Well, like I said, I was 2 years old when we left California. My father was a mechanic, and he could get work anywhere. So then my parents moved to Utah, and I think we left when I was either 11 or 12. And then we moved up to Washington State from when I was 11 or 12 until I was 18. And then I left Washington State to go to Oregon, Portland, Oregon, to go to the Job Corps. And I was there for about 2.5 years in Job Corps. And then in October of 83, I left there. And because I lived with my parents when I joined Job Corps, they flew me to Missouri. I got here in 83 and I haven't left since. But yeah, these are the states that I've lived in: is California, Utah, Washington, Oregon, and Missouri. So just 5. I lived in Lynn Lockhart Quilting. Thank you for coming in. So great to see you all. So, like I said, this coming Saturday, we will be going live on my channel. And Nancy, if you want to come up before I end this in an hour, I'll bring you up and we'll figure out what the heck happened. She should be on as my person on StreamYard to be able to come up. California, Oregon, Tennessee, Indiana, Utah, and Texas. Yeah, just five states. Thank you, Jane Doe, for putting that out there. And it's going to be going to be a nice, beautiful day for us to find some people that want to buy some Christmas hats or to buy some scrubbies to give to people as gifts. So, Idaho, California, and New Mexico. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Ronald has lived in the same states that I did. I don't think there was any others besides just the 5 I mentioned. Well, no, you weren't in Oregon, were you? No. So I've been in.
But I lived on both sides of the mountain in Washington, and somebody gave me a ride from Quincy, Washington to Freda on a motorcycle. I mean, I got to visit Freda. I also got to, when I was hitchhiking, I got to ride in a semi truck from, the northeast. I got to ride from the northeast to the northwest side of Washington over the mountain with somebody.
And besides that, and Scarves by Nancy. Oh, wow. Oregon, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, Oregon, LOL. Yes. It's kind of interesting, but yes, I've been through other states. I just never lived there, but that was the 5 states that I've lived in. Missouri, of course, the longest, because I got here in October of '83, and I'm still here. I haven't left this state except to go visit different friends and people. Oregon must be more like home. Wow. But yeah, they had, when I first went into Job Corps, we were in downtown Portland, Oregon. And then because of some things that were going on downtown, they moved us out to Astoria, which was more of a campus type where it was more co-ed out there in the Astoria area. So I went from Portland, Oregon to the Astoria area, which gave us a much more secluded place. I did not get my high school diploma. I left school and went into Job Corps, and I did get my GED. I certainly did, out in Oregon and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that I still somewhat graduated. I did get my GED, so pretty neat. It's been an interesting life, and I've learned a lot. Just different things, and learning how to crochet and knit, and knitting. I used to do the 2. Yes, Astoria area is absolutely beautiful. It was along this, I guess it's a river or whatever it was. Oh, wow. Or one of my favorite movies. Wow.
What?
I did not know that was filmed in Astoria.
What movie?
Goonies.
Goonies.
Goonies. Yeah, Goonies. There's Blue doing something, but yeah, life. I just, like in the other time, I was not area of Blue Sacred Farm. I'm east of Salem, Highway 22. I'm trying to think if I've ever been in Idaho. I don't think I have. I know that I have a brother that still lives in Utah. My 2 sisters, Bernadette's birthday's this month, and then Marilyn's was in October. They're both in Washington State. And then, of course, my brother Roscoe, I still think he's in Missouri, but I don't know where my brother Roscoe is. In Salem for years. Wow. was filmed in Astoria. Oh, wow. That's kind of had no clue that Kindergarten Cop was also filmed in Astoria, Oregon. That's interesting. For sure.
That was a funny movie, Kindergarten Cop.
I'm from Springfield. Oh, you're from Springfield, Missouri? Wow. In Lockhart? That's great. Springfield's about a 3 to 3.5 hour drive for me, and I'm, I guess, north of there, right? I'm about 30 minutes from the state capitol. Give or take a little bit. But thank you all for coming. I hope that we will be able to see you. No, Springfield, Oregon. Okay, Springfield, Oregon. There was one time that I typed in for my weather. I'm going to do this. I'm putting in a different zip code than I usually do. This is where my my P.O. box is. So you see what my temperature is today. It's almost freezing. Is there an Elm Street in Astoria? I don't know, because we were out in the county where we were, and everybody's typing in their weather now. I do have a little bit of leadway. The reason that I do the 145 to 245 is so that everybody has a chance. Robbie, do you know if Simple Acre Homestead is going live today? Because they go on at 3 o'clock Central Time, the Simple Acre Homestead. Sometimes I used to say Simple Acres, but it's Simple Acre Homestead. That's their weather is West Bend. Temperature is 32. The wind is blowing from the northwest at 16 miles per hour. Current humidity is at 48. They haven't told me they weren't. Okay. Ronald's taking Denver outside with him. They weren't. Okay. But yeah, I basically figured, going 15 minutes early shows are coming up live. Okay. But yeah, I ask if you guys want to go over and support the Sunday kind of homestead people. I really don't think myself as homesteady, but I do make things that helps out on the homestead where you're not having to buy hats, you're not having to buy scrubbies. And of course, I feel that the scrubbies that I'm making are probably going to last a whole lot longer than what you can get in the store. So, but yeah, that's what, yes, Simple Acre Home is coming on at 3. So you guys want to use that link to be able to go over to there. If someone wants to drop it, you can. And you go live at 4, and I will be at yours at 4 and support my friends. And, of course, with the iPad, I have one channel on iPad and then on the phones so that I'm supporting my friends. You forgot weather, Nancy. You got to put the weather, then the zip code. And you don't have to put some people put the exclamation. I did not. Yeah. I think I'm going to do something Yes, that is the lineup. Simple Acre Homestead, Money Pit Homestead, Dyer Family Farm, Avid Fisherman, Red Dirt Rooster Road. I didn't know about Avid Fisherman. Oh, well.
I asked it, and it says, yes, there is an Elm Street in Astoria, Oregon. However, the search results contain conflicting information regarding the existence of Elm Street in Astoria, Oregon. Some results mention it is a street of Astoria, others do not. And somebody had a house in that area on Elm Street.
Okay. Thank you, Ronald.
Yeah.
Is Denver back in here?
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of interesting to find out.
We're live at 6 p.m. Central. Yes, you are. You know, so there's lots of people that come to support me that I go and support them also. You know, so I may have, besides, you know, the iPad, I may have it up on something else, and of course Ronald gets to use this one if he wants to go to those channels and be on his own channel. That his channel is, he basically hasn't finished it, and his channel is Ronald Touched by Yarn. You know, it's one that I set up, and then I asked him to just take it over, and he uses that one. And in Wichita Falls, it says it's 57 Fahrenheit, and the wind is blowing from the north at 15 miles an hour and 27%.
Come on, Denver.
There comes my dog.
Yeah.
But, and there goes Blue whining. He gets jealous. So yeah, Whistle Stop Homestead, he goes live at 4 o'clock. And, you know, I try to catch everybody's live. I may not chat. You know, you may not know I'm there, but I'm there. And maybe I should just put a yarn at the end of the thing. I know I've told people in the past that I would give a word so I would know if everybody watched till the end of my live. I would like everybody, if they go back and watch my live, to put a yellow heart in chat. Not on here, but if someone goes and does that, you know, I'll know that they watched through this whole live. Not that I'm not going to monetize my channel. Someone was asking me that. They told me they were watching my playlist, and I'm like, I'm not monetizing my channel. I'm just here to bless people with what I make, you know, and I know YouTube's making money on me, but that's okay. And there's Nancy's other channel. She goes live on Friday nights with her cooking channel, and she did some cooking, you know. So yeah, there's some people that are going to monetize, and I'm not going to. I'm just going to do what I do and support people and make my hats, make blankets, and make scrubbies and all that other stuff that I do. But I wanted to thank you all for coming today, and I hope to see you all this coming Saturday at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock Eastern, so that Nancy and I can be able to buy Christmas presents. And I've got some other things that my niece gave me that I'm probably going to let those go to, you know, because I've got all the Christmas stuff that I want to have. We have this shelf up above that I have Christmas stuff up there that I need to dust off and light it up, and, you know, and things like that. So yes, we're going to have a festive craft extravaganza. Thank you so much, Jane Doe, for doing that. And I'm going to say goodbye. I love you all, and have a great day.